Good morning, everybody. All right. Hey, it's turning out to be another bright, sunshiny day. Welcome once again from the beautiful, and I do mean beautiful, Tyler, Texas. Yes. All right, boy, it got hot. These old window units, they just don't keep up when it gets hot. I'm telling you. Oh, it gets warm like you wouldn't believe in the house here. But when you're a poor boy, and you deal with it. All right, we're going to do some motortown. All right, I had a couple comments. I answered them this morning. So, we're going to get something done. We're going to do something today that we haven't done in a little while. I've been doing a lot of diesel truck running because that's what I've done for a living. All right. Well, we're going to do something a little different today. We're still going to be running. We're just not going to be running the big trucks. All right. Okay. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm looking for what I'm looking for. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. You don't, give it a thumbs down. Subscribe, hit that bell notification, get everything I bring when I bring it. All right. Well, first thing we want to do, we're going to grab a wrenchy. Okay. And our wrenchy needs some repair work. Okay, so we'll jump out. We'll go to this square, and we're going to say summon vehicle, and let's see here. I know it's here. Well, no. Let's change that plan. I'll grab the Pluto. Yeah, we'll grab the Pluto. And then we're going to go to the map. We're going to look for some towing jobs we might or might not be able to do. Yeah, there's a 13 ton. That's really too much for this little truck, especially if you got to turn it over. Well, we can go look at it. We'll go look at it. So we'll set our waypoint. And we'll turn the wrong way. How about it? Alright. Cut this truck driver off. They enjoy that, don't they? Oh, yeah. We all enjoy getting cut off. Yeah. Better stop here and we better get us some fuel. Fill it up. All right. Well, that's filling up. like I said, we had 100 subscribers. So thank you very much for taking the time to watch my videos. Thank you very much for subscribing. Each and every viewer, I also thank. Need some lights. Alright, I thank each and every one of you. You make what I do a little bit more worthwhile to me. So I'm gonna head over here. 2.3 miles away. I pretty well figure it's gonna be too big a job because it is a 13 ton. But we'll see what we can do. Alright? Alright. Game makers for this game, I appreciate you as well. Thank you very much for having the foresight and making the game as realistic as you do for the game. Thank you very much. There are some changes that I think I would make, or at least consider. And it's got nothing to do with the graphics. Okay, I know you probably hear a lot about that, but it's not that. I've noticed in gameplay with other people, especially with the towing, there's a lot of screeching and banging that the other player doesn't see or hear. And I'll say, hey, the way you're dragging that car, I mean, it's just screeching and breaking and banging and all this. And on their screen, nothing. Everything's running fine. So that might be something to look into. Other than that, I mean, pretty much. I mean, I can go through it. I can nitpick just about anything, I guess. People are good at that, but that's one thing I think I would look at addressing. It says 3,500 feet by the way the crow fly. I'm just now getting to 3,500, so yeah. I woke up this morning, had my breakfast, put dog food out for the dogs, you know, the normal morning routine. And I said, well, let's jump on here and see what we can't do. Well, I'd seen I had some comments, so I went and answered those comments. then said, well, I'll go do me a video. So here we are. Alright, we're getting up here pretty close, 400 feet. It's a little further, but yeah, it's a big truck. I'm not thinking I can do it, but we'll check it out, see what we can't do. I mean, being a Pluto, there's not much we can do. Not with that big of equipment. Kind of like taking a Volkswagen to a super drag strip. I mean, yeah. Let's see here. Look at what we got here. Alright, we got which overloaded, but we're gonna try to see if we can budge. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's too big. So there's nothing we can do with this truck here. I have not got the big truck that I want yet. So we'll stop right here. We'll look on the map. There's got to be something closer somewhere. So let's take a look. No need to just tear that truck up. Try it when it's not going to do it. .3, I can do that one, but that's a pretty good run. Well, close. We'll head on down there. I mean, it's 5.2 miles. But there's definitely no way we're going to get that truck. Not at this point. With this truck, you're just not going to do it. If you can do it, please make a video of it and show how you did it. Because I just don't see this truck doing that one. Got some happy puppy dogs this morning. It was was so hot yesterday, even the dogs didn't want to eat. But they're taking care of business now, I guarantee. I guarantee it. I think the game itself is very manageable, very user friendly. I wish it came with better instructions. As for a new person just starting the game, there are no instructions. Here's the game, play it, figure it out. And a lot of what I learned of this game come from one, my brother looking it up, and I looked things up where other people were playing the game. Is how I learned what was what and how to do what. And there are still many things in the game that I don't know. It is what it is. So yeah, I wish it did have better instructions. A lot of it's hit and miss until you get the gist of the game. When you first start playing, you don't know nothing of what you're doing. So even a little instruction would be better than no instruction. A lot of it's pretty elementary. Once you get to playing it, I mean, it all comes together and starts to make sense. But there's nothing telling you what you need to do what. A lot of the times, like, I want to do this or do that. I wanted to get I-beams to build that facility, but I couldn't get I-beams because it didn't have I-beams. And it wasn't until I went online and started looking around that I discovered, well, I need iron ore, I need this, I need that. Yeah, which is all fine. But when you're first starting out, you don't know none of this. And I can see where that would discourage a great multitude of possible players. So, yes, instruction would be nice. Because, like I said, this is a logistics game. Though it's based on driving and such, it's still a bunch of logistics. And most people don't know that or understand that getting into the game at first. But nevertheless, it is a very enjoyable game. I spend hours playing this game. Sometimes I play too much. There are times I've been on this game 8, 10 hours a day and got zero done because I was doing the game. And, well, I like it, okay? That's all there is to it. I like it. You know what would make this game more enjoyable? And that would be if you contact me and say, hey, let me join your map. We'll run together, do our thing. You can make a video. I'll make a video. Well, if I can't make a video or I don't want to make a video, well, you can, Matt. That'd be pretty awesome. So let's do that. Okay. Well, let's get with it. But I don't know any of this unless you come tell me. And I welcome anybody who's willing to show a little etiquette and ain't got a potty mouth all the time. Restock at depot. Might as well do the other one. Alright, got them done. My trucks keep running. Alright, we're about on the location. So we'll turn it off of auto drive and drive it in ourselves. Okay, it's not on the road. Hang on. I got to turn around. Oh, heck, look, it's over here. Oh, heck, how am I going to get that? I don't think the winch hook goes out that far. How in the world? Wow. I don't think that's going to be a thing we can do either. Come up here to the water's edge. I just don't know. I'm not thinking we can get it. I don't even see it now. Let's come up here. Okay, there it is. So, what we've got to do is pick up the winch hook and we'll go swimming. Here we go swimming. Winch hook says, you're not going out that far, buddy. We'll try it one more time. Pick up winch hook. Yep. It's just not going to work. Okay. So we know that's not going to work. up the map. We'll close. No. Pick up the map. Clear the waypoint. Because we can't get that one. Let's go look at this one. Alright, here we go. .1 mile. About run into that car. That one run into me. That's one thing about doing these games, you know, like going after these cars. You don't know where they're at, what shape they're in, if you got enough truck to do it or not until you get there. Because the other one I could have pulled easily, but it was out in the water further than the hook would reach. And I know because I've tried it before, you don't take these trucks out in the water because then you're stuck too. I had to take a call tow to get this one back on the road, so I wasn't even in the water. Got 1.3 by the road, and about 4,000 if we go the way the crow flies. And we're not a crow, so and we can't drive over that mountain. I doubt it. I'm not going to just tear up the vehicle, spend more money than I have to just to see if I can. Call and all that. Ah, man, it'd be fun to try. But I just want to bring a halfway decent video. Well, we've struck twice. Let's see if this one makes a 3 and makes it out. Or we actually get a good connect and be able to do something. We got 2 strikes. Gotta go around the mountain. Oh, well, be going around the mountain coming around the mountain when we come. Oh, that's an old childhood singing. The only problem is I never learned to sing. I couldn't carry a tune in a bucket if I tried. That don't mean I won't. That don't mean I won't. Get around that dang young thing. There's the car way over yonder. How do we get to it? That's the question. definitely don't go that way. I was going to look for a way around there, but I don't know I'm going to get it. I couldn't go the other way because I was going to jump off into the water. I don't got a boat. I just don't know, people. I'm not sure. I think we got strike three. I can't figure out how to get there. That's too steep to climb there. So we'll run around here and see what we can't find. Surely these I got a car out in the water and this one here, there's got to be a way to it. Surely there's a way to get there. I'm just not sure how I'm going to do it. All the waypoint said was this way. They didn't say how to get up in there, though, did it? I'm going to try it a little bit longer, but I'm just not seeing it. I like how the clouds going overhead show up on the ground here. That's pretty cool. Yeah, there ain't no getting around that way. Okay. I just don't see no way of getting there. Which is kind of disappointing. It's one thing to make it challenging. It's a whole other to make it impossible. We'll come back down here to the road. Strike three. Well, I thought we was gonna have a decent video. I really did. Okay. Maybe I missed something. We'll come back up here to the waypoint and take another look at it. Didn't realize we went that far around that mountain, did you? We went all the way around that son of a gun. Except where it was water. I didn't realize we went that far around that mountain. Alright, right here's the waypoint. We done tried going that way. Alright. We know that one's pretty much impossible. Abandon that job. Okay. Mercy. There we go. We'll try one more time. Well, that's one out. I'm disappointed. So, no dice. Tell you what, we all gonna come up here. Pull over. And we're gonna call this a strikeout. And we'll pick up right here and we'll go to that next location. Maybe we'll have something better luck. So, for now, y'all be careful. Y'all be kind. May God bless you and keep you.